Yay! What is going on, everybody? Hey. Welcome once again to the one and only, the Big Time Show podcast that is seen live here on Facebook and Twitter and also on shoot, I forgot. It's been a couple days. I forgot what I'm on. YouTube. I'm sorry. What is going on, everybody? And of course, I am also seen live also on Podbean, or being heard live on Podbean. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's been a while. In podcast land, if you miss one day, it's you got to kind of catch up. But I've missed two shows, usually on Tuesdays and on Saturdays. Most of you know that I had a death in the family. My father-in-law passed away on last week, and I obviously had to be with my family, and particularly my wife. And we're just pulling through. The funeral is this weekend, and I have to eulogize my father-in-law, so I consider that an honor, obviously, and a privilege to do that. So y'all keep my family in your prayers. Keep my wife and my brother-in-laws in your prayers as we push through this season in our lives that every family has to go through at some point. And at some time, we decided we're just going to push through. That's all really, that's all you can do. So I appreciate all you guys' prayers. I've gotten several inboxes. Appreciate all of you that have chimed in and wish my family well. In particular, I appreciate the love. I think I can speak for my wife. I know that she appreciates all of the affection that she has seen during this time. So we appreciate you so much. Thank you. I asked you that you do a favor. I asked that you would share this with your people. Share to many people. I'm trying to do that right now. Trying to do it right now as best as I can. Before I really get started, I will not be with you guys long tonight for several reasons. Number one, some of you know I'm a student in my doctoral program also, and guess what? I got some homework to do, and so I won't be with you guys too long tonight because I got to pass my class, y'all. I think y'all will forgive me for that, right? I have to pass my class, so I got to go do some work tonight. So I won't be with you guys long. At least I don't think so. I definitely got to do my work. So I think my mother is on here. My mother would say you got to get your lesson. So I got to get my lesson tonight. So I appreciate you guys doing that. Listen, before we start, I will not be with you guys on Saturday at 3:00. Instead, I'll be with you guys Sunday at 3:00. I'll be with you guys on Sunday at 3:00 for the show. Obviously, my father-in-law's funeral will be on this Saturday evening, and obviously I'll be with my family on that day, but we'll be with you guys on Sunday at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time here from Memphis. So hope you guys will come hang with me on Sunday. Forgive me for I'm trying to share this thing. A lot of people wondering where I am. I'm trying to get everybody on now. If you can share it with your people, I would appreciate it. Let's talk. I got a lot of catching up to do, but I haven't. I really could go for, but we'll just stick with today. I got to talk to you guys. Hey, I'm just not seeing all your comments. I'm doing it all. Hey, Kush, my brother's there. My mother's here. What's up, Jose? What's going on? Mike, I see you, man. Jose, thank you again. And I see my mother is on here. Let's talk real quick, and then I'll let you guys go. What I wanted to start with was I want to ask a question. What's up, T? What's up, Terrence? What's up, man? What's up, Terrence? Terrence Collins has a podcast show on too. Terrence, put your podcast show in here for me so I can pump you up. He has a couple of people that's with him. Good guy, man. They talk a lot of great stuff. I've been on the show. Well, I've not been on the show, but I've sat there and watched the show. A lot of content that they give out, and we just want to pump him up. Go ahead and put it in the chat box, Terrence, real quick for me so I can pump it up. In the meantime, I just got to ask you guys, are you ready? I mean, all this talk, all of this speculation, all of this, some of y'all been in arguments, and some of y'all been stating your opinion. And are you ready? Because it's nothing really left to talk about. The truth of the matter is the Dallas Cowboys already know who they have their eyes set on. The problem is that the fan base don't know. They've done all their homework. They've done the interviews. They watched all the game tape. They know. We think we know. Thank you, Jose. I see you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We already know what we want as a fan base. We know what we want. And it's probably one of three players that predominantly say what they want. Number one, we always say we want Kyle Pitts. There's a whole bunch of Pitts fans out there. That's fine. That's fine. And then, of course, the last two dominant are Patrick Surtain and J.C. Horn. Those are the three names that you've heard most from our fan base. And one of those three guys will be there probably at 10. I just want to know, are you ready? And I'm going to go away that some of you not going to be thinking. You know, when you come to my show, you might as well prepare for the unexpected. A lot of you guys are hung up on those three names there. But if you listen to the press conference today, just in case some of you don't know, the Cowboys had their pre-draft press conference, as they always do, leading up to the draft. You have to listen to those press conferences in codes. There's a lot of poker being played in there, but and if you really listen, there's some truth to some of the things that are being said, in particular from Jerry Jones himself. Jerry has been locked up. He hadn't had the chance to talk. He hadn't had the chance to say nothing. The COVID pandemic has shut him down. He made up for it today, and he talked. If you haven't looked at it, go look at it at your own leisure. You will see that Jerry Jones and the microphone were best friends today. He just kept talking. He wouldn't be quiet. He just, I mean, it wasn't no sense for Steven and Mike, Coach McCarthy, to be up there. Jerry just got to make up for lost time. He loves to be the center of attention. He loves to be the show. That's Jerry Jones. We done seen it for years. Since us getting, messed up about it, we done seen it for over 20, 30 years almost. So it is what it is. He said something in particular that I hung my hat on that I think that we need to kind of pay attention to. See, when I asked, are you ready tonight? What I want to know is, are you ready for the disappointment of us maybe not getting either of those three names that I called? That's what I want to know, because it's a possibility. Let me show you. What's up, Randy? What's up, Noop? I see you. Listen, this is the reason why we need to prepare. This is what Jerry said. In essence, and I'm paraphrasing, he said that he is looking forward to his phone ringing when it comes to the 10th pick. If you don't understand what I'm saying is, the translation of that is that he is looking forward to listening to what possible trades can happen, because he's figuring, and you ought to be thinking the same thing. This is why it holds a little weight. The quarterbacks are going to be the wild card in this thing. This is the reason why I'm saying it. If you check out the quarterbacks, we know Lawrence is going number one. Pretty much everybody figured that Zach Wilson is going 2. 3 is the 49ers pick. The 49ers are picking a quarterback. The question is, who? Most people think that it is Matt Jones. I personally, I don't care. I don't care nothing about the 49ers. I got my frat brother just showed up, Randy, there, and he's a diehard 49er fan. I don't care who they're picking. All you need to just lock in on is they are picking a quarterback. So that leaves everything kind of status quo. However, if it is Matt Jones that they pick, I'm here to tell you that Justin Fields becomes more attractive than ever before. Trey Lance has become more attractive. And the reason why you need to think about it as a Cowboy fan is because one of those guys, and you can see Randy, he's a 49er fan. You already see what he's saying. You see the idea of Matt Jones, as you can see here, it just does not excite him at all. I'm going to put his comment up. That's a 49er fan there. He's already letting you know that he don't want Mac Jones. I got a feeling that's probably what's going to happen. But whoever it is, these quarterbacks are going to fall. And teams that are behind that possibly need a quarterback may get a little greedy, may get a little hungry. And where the Cowboys are picking is a prime position to pick either either Fields or Lance, who will probably be there at 10. And so what Jerry was saying today was, listen, I'm looking forward to my phone ringing at 10. And this is where people, Cowboy fans, you may need to buckle your seatbelts. Because if a team offers us a deal that we cannot refuse, I don't want y'all to get too mad, because if somebody is just hungry to go get one of those quarterbacks, you see Mike just said that quarterback thirsty. That's what I'm talking about. If a team wants a quarterback that bad, and they're willing to mortgage the farm, let's say, for instance, like if you was a team at 12 and wants 10, pick number 10, the price tag is going to be, somewhat pricey, but it will not compare to something like what everybody talking about, New England moving up from 15 to 10. That is where the mortgage comes. You're going to give up a whole lot to jump that high. And if that's what they're offering the Cowboys, the dreams of Patrick Surtain, the dreams of J.C. Horn will not happen. Because let's just say, for instance, I use the Patriots as a template. Where if the Patriots are at 15, do you really think that J.C. Horn and Patrick Surtain will last to 15? I don't think so. I don't think that, no. I believe actually one of them is going to go before 10. I would not be surprised at all that if Surtain or Horn goes, probably be Surtain first. I wouldn't be surprised if Surtain go before the pick 10. I would not be surprised at all. Hello, Miss Ty, and she's on Podbean. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm sorry for not recognizing you guys. Listen, I'm telling y'all, I'm telling, hey, Ralph, what's up, my brother, Ralph? Ralph is a diehard Cowboy fan like I am. I'm telling y'all that a team can offer us a deal that we just can't refuse. Like, for instance, this. What if the Patriots offer us their first round pick, which would be a 15, where means we move back. They offer us next year's first round pick, and then they offer us maybe a third and a fifth rounder or fourth rounder for this year's draft, and maybe a fourth rounder for next year's draft. Look, that's a deal you can't refuse. What's up? What's up, dude? What's up, Carter? Listen, they may offer somebody if they're hungry for a quarterback. It don't necessarily have to be New England. I'm just saying, it's just the truth. If they offer us a deal that we cannot refuse, y'all Cowboy fans, and myself included, don't get mad. Because we didn't pick Surtain, because we didn't pick Horn, because Pitts will be gone anyway. So I don't even know why everybody's still talking about Pitts. Pitts will not be there. So that's just me. I will be totally shocked. And let me say this. We are not moving up to go get Kyle Pitts. We're not mortgaging the farm to go get a tight end. So look, just let it go. We're not giving up all these picks just to go get Kyle Pitts a tight end. That it just is not going to happen, y'all. Just stop it. Come on back. That if you want to do that, go turn your local PlayStation on or your local Xbox. You can make that trade in Madden and Xbox, and you'll be happy. In real life, it's not going to happen. So I'm not even worried about Pitts. Horn and Surtain, I'm telling you guys, if don't be mad now. Don't be mad. Yeah, there you go. See, there goes Cedric. See, some of y'all seeing what I'm saying. Exactly, Ralph. Exactly. I wouldn't be mad. Of course, you can't put players on those picks, but if it's a deal that I just can't refuse, that I know is going to make us better in the next 2 to 3 years, you can't get mad at Jerry if they do that. Some of y'all gonna throw cups at y'all TV. If Horn ain't picked, some of y'all gonna go crazy if Surtain ain't picked. Some of y'all get just boiling. Man, like we had him right there. He was right there. He was right there. Horn was right there. All we had to do was turn the card in. Don't get mad. If Jared take a pick, somebody's going to get greedy. The quarterbacks are going to fall right there. After the first 3 picks, it's going to get real interesting to see how far they keep going. Exactly, E-Kush. Pitts is a pipe dream. I'm not even... would I love him? Yeah, I love Pitts there, but that's not going to happen. So I'm not even wasting my time there. Jerry said that he's looking forward to his phone ringing at pick number 10. Now, out of all the stuff I heard Jerry talk about, I locked in on that little part there because I know he was not playing. Jerry Jones may be playing about a lot of things. He may throw some stuff out there. He wasn't playing about that one. He is anticipating that teams are going to be calling at 10. And if it's an offer that we just can't refuse, y'all, I can't blame them. Cedric Scott, who's in the chat, said this. Y'all see what he said? He's understanding what I'm saying. Said pull the string, more draft picks with the trade. Hey, y'all, listen. And let me say this. Let me say this. The real part of the draft this year is going to be between the second and the fourth round. It's going to be between the second and fourth round. It's not going to be, the draft is not, the whole draft is not hanging upon what we do at pick number 10. Look, y'all just eliminate that. Between the second and the Here we go. Let me see. You can't hear on Podbean. I don't know what is going on with my stuff tonight. Exactly, Donald. We get things from the Goodwill. I don't know what's going on. I'm Hey. You can hear me? Got you. All right, everybody, y'all good? Y'all good? Y'all good? Y'all can hear me? Okay, thank you. All right, we good. I think everybody good now. All right, everybody good. All right. The Stephen Jones and this can I say this welfare shopping spree that he does. This this I'm trying to check real good, y'all, without really offending people, you know. Y'all know on Coming to America when on Coming to America when the guy was there, James Evans, I call him James Evans. Y'all remember on Coming to America, everything his store was called McDowell's, and it was a copy of McDonald's. See, that's what Stephen Jones shop at. Stephen Jones shop at McDowell's. Stephen Jones shop. I mean, you get the ice cream. You get the same, ice cream. You get the big Mick. You don't get the Big Mac. You get the Big Mick. That's what Stephen Jones likes shopping at. And this mentality. And the reason why I'm saying that, because one of these days, if the Lord allow him to live or outlive his father, it's obvious that Stephen Jones is going to become the owner of the Cowboys. And this mentality to stay under the salary cap sooner or later is going to put us at a 7-9 consistent season, kind of like what we're doing now. And sooner or later, you're going to have to, if you want to win, what's up, Geechee? Sooner or later, if you want to win, see, we got the template. What Tampa Bay do? So you can't tell me you can't win like that. I don't have 3-4 years. We're building for the next dynasty. I don't know about no dynasty. I need to win now. I don't have time to be wondering about no. This mentality that he has is gonna hurt us. When you got dogs right in front of your face, begging to come bark on Cowboy Stadium, and they right there, And Stephen Jones said, no, I don't want y'all good prime dogs. I don't want the pit bulls. I don't want the German shepherds. I don't want the Doberman pinchers. I don't want the Rottweilers. I don't want that. Let me see the Chihuahuas. It's a dog, but let me see the Chihuahuas. Let me see the poodles. Let me see the little Cocker Spaniels. Let me see that. That's who I want. We gonna find exactly. We gonna find out. Only reason I'm saying this, Geechee, you just came in. I heard something what Stephen Jones said today that really irritated me again. It's the same thing, but it just kills me how this mentality is that you got the chance to get some bona fide help, immediate help. I'm talking about immediate help, and you won't do it. And so I really got a problem. We got a chance at 10 to start getting the right mentality on this defense with pick number 10. And that is only dependent upon if you get a dog. Surtain ain't a dog. He's a good player. And maybe I need to define what I'm talking about a dog is so y'all can get what I'm talking about. Okay? Here's what I consider dog. And all I'm going to say is a name. And then you'll know what I'm looking for. Ray Lewis. See, when I just say Ray Lewis, y'all see how he played the game, right? You see what I'm saying? When I say Ray Lewis, see right now, y'all got the highlights going on in your head right now. Y'all remember pregame? Hey, Matt, what's going on? Y'all remember the pregame with Ray Lewis in Baltimore? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember how Ray was in people's face? Y'all remember how Ray used to come out there and dance and Ray would have the whole stadium in the palm of his hand when he get out there and start dancing, when they made the player introductions. You see what I'm saying? I need that type of guy. I need a guy that's going to knock you on your butt and then turn the other way and say, I'll be right back to put you on it again on the very next play. I need an Ed Reed. See, when I say Ed Reed, y'all see? You see the highlights in your head? Those attitude type guys. That's what I'm talking about, dogs. I'm talking about a dog. See, when I say Surtain, you know what I'm saying, Yeah, I know. Sir, when I say Surtain, good player, exactly, Jiggy, Rodney Harrison, dogs, man. I'm talking about guys that make, exactly. Y'all see Geechee? There you go. All these people that you seeing right now that they calling out, these are bona fide, legitimate dog type attitude players. Cam Chancellor. See, when I say Cam Chancellor, y'all see that J.C. Horn is that type of player. The only other guy that's in the guys that we're talking about drafting that has that type of mentality. Now get ready for this, because some of y'all don't know. If you ain't watching game film or nothing else, you wouldn't know. Parsons from Penn State is another one that I'm talking about. He's a dog. Attitude, mentality, want to get into you, want to knock your head off, dying to make a play. See all these days everybody picking up? That player, that's another one, right? I don't know what he say, Donald. What is Darren Woodson? Darren Woodson is a dog. Huh? And this team for years have avoided those type of players. It'd be right there in front of your face. I'll give you one example right quick, and it is going to mess you up. Y'all remember a couple years ago, and it hurt me because if you don't know, I'm my college football team since 1981 have been the University of Michigan. I love the Wolverines. Love them. I love them just as much as I love the Cowboys. I love the Wolverines. I love Taco Charlton at Michigan. I loved them. Taco Charlton was a problem at Michigan for teams. I love them. But at draft time, there was a choice, if some of you guys remember, between Taco Charlton and T.J. Watt. And even though I love Taco Charlton, I knew then, look, you better go get T.J. Watt because T.J. Watt is a dog. I said that. What we do? We went and got Taco, who didn't have the same aggression like he had in Michigan. I realize it's the pros, and I realize it's a different game. I get all that. But T.J. Watt was a dog in Wisconsin, and he's a dog in Pittsburgh. We're allergic to dogs. I mean, I don't, and I'm scared. I'm scared that we scared of dogs, and what we like is system guys. You know, technique, all be in the right place at the right time, good swivel hips for a cornerback, what I'm saying? He has a great shuffle, great shuffle, and his hands are longer than most other cornerbacks, that type of stuff, He has big calves so he can run, that type of stuff, real system type guys, That's who we like. So, that sounds like a certain type guy to me. Good players, but when are we going to infuse this defense with some bona fide attitude? That's my question. And we gonna have a chance. It's gonna be right there sitting in front of your face. I am fully confident that J.C. Horn will be right there at 10. I'm confident in that. Exactly, Donald. We knock him down. Jalen Smith play like a dog, but he too nice. He want to help people up and shake hands. Look, I'm scared. I'm scared of that part. Okay, we got to find some infusion of some guys that when an offensive coordinator is game planning, I need him to look at one of those guys on there and say, we got to find that guy because he's a problem. The only guy that's on our team right now, we got two. We got two guys that an offensive coordinator is going to be looking for. We got two guys. That's it. And two guys can win you Super Bowl. Those two guys are Randy Gregory and Donovan Wilson. Randy Gregory is so good that he really is a nice guy. But his athleticism and his ability to get to the quarterback qualifies him as a dog. Because he's nasty. He's a when you listen to him talk, he don't have the mean streak. It just don't sound like he got it. You put him on the field, he's so naturally gifted that it's going to qualify as a dog. The offensive coordinators found out the late part of last year that you got to account for Donovan Wilson. Donovan Wilson will go get the football, then he'll hit you in your mouth. Those are only two. And I know a lot of y'all, and there go Geechee, because there you go. A lot of y'all want to throw D-Law name up here. D-Law talk a good game. The production just ain't there like it was. Oh my God. When it comes to talking, D-Law's the top dog now. When it comes to talking now. Talking, yeah. When it comes to production, though, nah. No. Gregory, D-Law, no, Gregory, and Don Wilson. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, y'all know I'm telling the truth. I know we got some D-Law fans out here. I know I just offended some of y'all. I know I did. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm just calling like I see it. I just see that they'll get you. I see it, yeah. Let me say this about D-Law, and I didn't say it before. D-Law has turned into, without a doubt, one of the best all-around defensive ends in the game. Can't take it from him. If you look at his stats, past sacks, you'll see that D-Law is a better all-around guy. His sack production for a guy that's making the kind of money that he makes is horrible. Now, I mean, I'm just calling like it is. You don't pay a guy $20 million. You just for him to get 5 sacks. That's just no. And he's not being double teamed every play. He's just not. Aaron Donald gets double teamed and triple teamed, still get his stats. So when you getting paid $20 million, you're supposed to be the main. Okay? Now, at the same time, let me say this about D-Law. In defense of him, just because he only got 5 sacks, our offensive coordinator knows that he can't leave his offensive tackle one-on-one with D-Law now, because if that happens, D-Law is going to kill you. Now, I give him that. I ain't no fool now. I'm just saying for $20 million, he got to give me more than 5 sacks. D-Law is great for the attitude of the team because he's taught. Exactly, Geechee. I'm saying there's more to say. If you look at D-Law stats against the run, he's right up there at the top. I'm not saying he's trash. D-Law is one of the best run defenders in the game. I just said he's one of the best all-around defensive ends in the game. He is. I give him that. But you ain't paying $20 million. No. You ain't paying $20 million a year for 5 sacks. Because if all you was offering was 5 sacks, you wouldn't have got $20 million a year. That's just the truth. He got that money based off him getting double-digit sacks prior to him getting that. That's the reason why he got the big money. Because they say, okay, you are that guy. You are that guy that is going to get to the quarterback consistently. You are that guy that's gonna put the numbers up. That's why we're gonna pay you. We ain't paying you because you stuffed the run. That don't get you $20 million. No. That don't get you $100 million contract. $100 million contract, you don't get that because you lead the team in pressures. No. You don't do that. That's not how you get $20 million a year. You get $20 million a year by putting quarterbacks on their backside. Huh? That's just the truth. It's just the truth. Y'all know it's the truth. You know it's the truth. I'm not saying he's not a good player. When you're $20 million, you're a Pro Bowl player. D-Law ain't been to the Pro Bowl the last 2-3 years after he got his contract. D-Law ain't been to the Pro Bowl since he got his contract. Those are the facts. It ain't too many $20 million players that ain't making Pro Bowls. I see you, Geechee. I see you. I said pressures matter, but you don't get paid $20 million for pressures. You don't. Exactly. Geechee just, y'all see Geechee Cowboy here. This is my brother here. He's just a D-Law fan. So, I mean, I ain't going to knock him. I'm a D-Law fan, too. Geechee has proved my point. Y'all see that? Geechee says that he was ranked rated the fifth best defensive end in the league last year. I said he's all-around defensive end. That means there are only 4 guys who were rated better than D-Law. That's high level playing. I'm not saying he trash. I'm not saying he's not a dog. It just, yeah, Geechee is right. You had him dropping in coverage because of the horrible 3-4 defense they had him in last year. All that factors into play. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying D-Law is not the same player he was prior to him getting the $100 million contract, whatever the contract was. So, but based off that, let me see. I will say this. I'll say this. In fairness to D-Law, when you're that ranked high as a defensive end, if an offensive coordinator is saying we're gonna double that guy, we're gonna double team DeMarcus Lawrence, that means, go back to my original statement, that means that when the offensive coordinator is game planning for the Cowboys, I'll say that. There are 3 guys that you have to look for. I'll give it that. D-Law is one of them. If he getting a double team, that means that the offense coordinators are game planning against him. So I take back that statement. But yeah, I gotta Doc, if I'm paying you $20 million, you gotta give me more than 5 sacks. I'm sorry. Let Aaron Donald only have 5 sacks and watch what happens. Watch how teams, and you ain't gonna be able to throw it. But Aaron Donald's getting double teamed. That ain't gonna work. JJ Watt, before he got really hurt, he was getting double teamed every game. Still put his numbers up. Khalil Mack still put his numbers up. I'm just saying. But anyway, forget all that. This ain't a D-Law debate. It ain't a D-Law debate. I hope that now he got healthy at the end of the year. He picked it up. D-Law picked it up. If D-Law is healthy, and praise God, because Randy Gregory ain't got no trouble. Thank God for that. If Randy Gregory is there and D-Law is there, it's going to be some problems for some teams. I believe Gilmore is going to be better, obviously. Tristan Hill, jury's still out on him. But I think all of them are going to be better. I believe we're going to get to the quarterback. It would make things a whole lot better if we got J.C. Horn at 10. That's what our hope is. I'm not going to be mad if we trade down. I'm not going to be mad. You just better make sure that offer is legit. If you're going to trade down, the offer got to be legit. I'm not going to be mad at Patrick Surtain. I'm not going to be mad. I prefer Horn, but I'm not going to be mad at Surtain. I'm not. Like I said before, either one makes our team better. I just prefer a real dog. We already got a technique guy in Diggs. I don't need 2 of them. I don't need 2 technique guys. I don't need 2 technique guys. I don't need 2 by-the-book cornerbacks. No. No. I need a difference maker. I don't want 2 of the same players. No, I don't want that. I need a difference maker at the other corner. That's J.C. Horn. That's what I want. I'm happy. If I get Horn, I'm happy. I know the rest of the draft gonna be great. I want Horn. I need an infusion of some attitude. Exactly. Hey, win that. Exactly. We need a dog. J.C. Horn from the SEC. We need that guy. Alabama's from the SEC, but Surtain is from the SEC, but I don't want the same type of player that Diggs is. And let me say this: some of y'all don't know this, but do you understand that Diggs is better than Surtain? Did y'all know that? Why do I want to get a cornerback who's worse than Diggs? And he ain't worse. I'm just, I guess, rated lower than Diggs. Why I want that? Why do I want that? Give me a guy that's gonna be a difference maker. Give me a guy, man. I don't want it. Geechee said I do not trust Surtain with speed. Why? So he gets cooked against route runners and speed. That comes from watching tape. So if you haven't seen Surtain's tape, what Geechee just said, you'll see that. I don't need a cornerback that while we playing, and I can see the back of his name on the back of his jersey. That means, in other words, receiver done ran by him, and he trying to play catch up. I don't need to see that all the time. We done got enough of that. We got enough of that with Cheeto. I could read a Woozier name every game, back his jersey. I can see that every trip because he got destroyed. Give me a guy that's going to be a difference. I want Horn. And if you listen to Coach McCarthy today, go back and watch the press conference today. He talked about today the cornerback position. This is what he said for those that are just coming in. Coach McCarthy said he wants an aggressive guy that can go get the football from the cornerback position. That's J.C. Horn, y'all. That's J.C. Horn. That's J.C. I got to have him. Let me have him. Y'all guys, if y'all didn't see it today, go look at the press conference. You'll find some little clues, and you also start to see kind of where they're going to be going in the draft. You'll start to kind of get the vibe. They're going to go corner. He could say it. If you break down Horn's body of work, he's one of the most coachable players in the draft. Another key thing, you're right, E-Kush. You fit your scheme, you play, said if their strength is the man, you play more man. Exactly. And if that's the case, that's Horn. Another thing he said was this. They asked Jerry Jones a question. They said, does the, I'm paraphrasing, does it make a difference when a player has had family or particularly their fathers who have played before? That's pretty much what the question was. Jerry Jones said, of course, immediately. He said, it matters to him. That's what he said. Jerry said it matters to him that their fathers played in there. If you notice, Coach McCarthy jumped in while Jerry, they didn't ask him. Coach McCarthy added in and said this. Well, he started talking about J.C. Horn's father. And he said, I coached his father for 10 years. Huh? He said, I coached his dad. So he knows what Horn is all about. Because I'm quite sure that between the last few weeks or so, J.C. Horn's dad probably had some conversations with Coach McCarthy. That's just my guess. If you know anything about the New Orleans Saints and you know about Joe Horn, and what kind of receiver he was, and how competitive he was, and how vicious he was as a wide receiver. How he was basically, as Geechee just said, he was a dog. And if you don't think that Coach McCarthy have not talked to Joe Horn, see, Patrick Surtain dad is kind of being his mark, kind of talking for him. Coach McCarthy coached Joe Horn for 10 years. If you don't think there's been no conversations about that, come on now. I'm serious. I'm almost convinced that Horn is the guy. I hope that's the guy. I would be very excited. And some of y'all gonna say, well, if we get Horn, we don't need to be putting another rookie out there. Look. What else you gonna do? What? I mean, what? Oh, you want a veteran? Tell me who it is. I get all this talk about J.C. Jackson from New England and all that kind of stuff. The Patriots trading up. I see some of y'all getting excited about that. Okay, I believe it when I see it. I believe that when I see it. If J.C. Jackson comes, I'm gonna be very happy. He's a good cornerback. That let me know we ain't drafting a corner off the top if that trade happens. We'll go after something else or trade down if that's the case. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think Belichick going to be willing to pay the price of a lifetime that you're going to have to go from 15 to 10. I just don't think he's going to mortgage the farm like that. Some of y'all are hung up on this rookie stuff. Look, did y'all see the way Diggs played at the end of the year? Diggs became a serious problem. I'm betting on Horn. Matt said if we trade back, who we talking about? Depends on where we trading back to, Matt. If you're talking between trading back, we're at 10. If you're talking about, like, if we let me just throw out one again. If we're talking about the Patriots, if we get their 15th pick, I believe Parsons might be there. Another dog. Parsons might be there. I just exactly, but I'm just like Geechee. That's to move from 15 to 10. That's almost like saying moving from pick 6 to the number 1 pick. It's the equivalent of saying you're picking 6 and then you're going up to 1. That's going to be a heavy, steep price to pay, and I don't think Belichick is going to be willing to pay that price. And they're going to go beyond just a first-round pick and J.C. Jackson. You got to give them a whole lot more. Exactly. I think that Parsons, as I just said earlier, I think Geechee with me. I think Parsons would be there at 15 if it got there like that. If we went there. I think Parsons would be there and he would be the pick. And that would be a great pick. Because he's a dog. Those are the only two guys I saying. If you want to go offensively, Devontae Smith is a dog. Chase sat out the year. I mean, when he played, he was a dog, but that 1 year just don't sit well with me. But if you want to call him that, that's fine. Waddle is a dog. Pitts is a dog. Sewell is a dog. Those are the immediate game changers, immediate impact players on your team. Devontae Smith is a dog. He playing with a chip on his shoulder. You know that. The Heisman Trophy winner. He ain't got no choice. Everybody still talking about how small he is, and he's a dog. You see Gary here. Gary says Waddle. We all know Waddle is a dog. We know that. Sewell is a dog. Pitts is a dog. Those guys on the offensive side. Parsons and Horn is the only two guys that fit my description. Now you might like to play ball a different type way. You know, that's on you. Hey, everybody that's on Podbean, I see y'all. Punisher and Rowie. I see you guys. Hey, thank y'all for joining in. I get it. I get it. But I won't add it to it. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan all my life. But I got to admit to you, I love the way the Baltimore Ravens played football when Ray Lewis and them were there because it was such an attitude on their defense. That's what I want. That's what I want. We used to, Dez Bryant played like the way I'm talking. Dez Bryant played like that. Doggish. Just chew you up. See what I'm saying? These are the type of guys we done tried the nice guy way. You see what I'm saying? We done that with Jason Garrett for years and all that. Look, that all that got us was a, 10 win, year. Mostly 8 wins. Look, you can't keep doing the same thing. You got to change the culture. We got to change the culture. And the only way you're going to change the culture, you got to change it with dogs. That's what I want. You got to get some impact. You got to get some guys that's going to make an impact. Guys that are intimidating on the football field. That's what I want. I got to have some guys that, you're going to be in for a long day when you play the Dallas Cowboy defense because we got those type of guys on their defense. That's what I'm looking for. But I hope Dan Quinn think like I do. I ain't worried about Jason and Steve because they already said they think like Jason Garrett. So I ain't worried about them two. I hope they let Dan Quinn pick his defensive guys. I hope they do. I hope they do. Because Dan Quinn has some dogs on his defenses. I hope they get out the way and stop trying to say, we want this nice, by the book, great technique corner in Patrick Surtain. Great shuffle. He had a good cone shuffle drill. He had look, please, we already done all that. We thought Cheeto was that type of guy. I don't want that. Give me a problem. I ain't saying Horn is Jalen Ramsey, but he got attitude like Jalen Ramsey. J.C. Horn gets ticked off if you catch a ball against him. That's the kind of cornerback I need. I need somebody going to get mad. He caught 2 balls on me. I'm ticked off. I love it. That's what I want. Because that kind of attitude spreads throughout the defense. We ain't got that. We need to change culture. Exactly. I need a guy, as Gary just said, who take it personally. That's what I want. J.C. Horn is that guy. All right, I'm done. I think this is a good way to come back. Just forgive me for all these little, I don't know why it kept going in and out on me, but I appreciate you guys for coming back with me. I'm back. Join me on Sunday, though. Join me on Sunday evening. Sunday at 3 o'clock. I'm going to go with 3 o'clock. Sunday at 3 o'clock. Sunday evening at 3 o'clock, not Saturday. I have to eulogize my father-in-law. I have to eulogize him on Saturday. And I know I won't have time to obviously do the podcast show. I'll be with my family. So y'all pray for my family as we lay rest to my father-in-law. I will then see you guys on Sunday evening at 3 p.m. Central Time. Listen, if you like what I do and want to support my show, there it is there. $, the Big Time Show. That's my Cash App. You can join there if you're on Podbean now. You see that button up there that says become a patron. All you have to do is click on to that. If If you wanted the Cash App, it's $ the Big Time Show. If you're on Podbean, it's $ the Big Time Show. Say it one more time, $ the Big Time Show. And you can support the show that way. I appreciate all you guys. Listen, I gotta go do my homework. See, I'm in school. I'm in my doctorate program. I got to go do my homework. I'm gonna holler at y'all. You know, hey, I gotta get a grade. Appreciate you, GT. Appreciate you, Matt. I see you. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Obviously, we'll be talking about what we did in the draft on Sunday. Y'all tune in to Boss Cowboys Sports. I think they're doing a draft show. I got some of the team here now. You guys go to that and just enjoy yourself. Everybody's gonna have a little draft show. I'll let you guys enjoy all that. Come hang with me on Sunday evening at 3:00, I guess, for some type of recap. Hopefully we'll be satisfied with what we did in the draft. And if we don't, y'all know me. You know I'm gonna keep it real. You know I'm gonna talk bad about some folks. Y'all already know that, right? Y'all know that. You know, I don't spare none. I can be a Cowboy fan and talk bad about you at the same time. That's what I do. Y'all want all that technicality and all that kind of stuff, y'all go to another show. Y'all know what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk bad about somebody. If it's Jerry Jones, it's going to be Stephen Jones, Jerry Jones. If we pick at 10 and I get, I'm serious, y'all. Another name that we ain't talked about that's probably going to be there, and we've talked about it before, is Slater. I'll leave y'all with this. Slater. Now, there's a such thing as called a reach, even though it's really not a reach. Like if Horn is there at 10 and Surtain is there at 10, but the Cowboys say with the 10th pick of the draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Slater from Northwestern, I'm going to be ticked off. Even though Slater will come in, do well, will probably be a day one starter. All they tell me is we're going to run the football a whole lot. It'd be a good pickup, but I'm going to be upset. And I'm going to talk bad about the Jones family. Because y'all do realize now, I'm trying to prepare y'all. Didn't y'all hear? I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. Did y'all hear today when Jerry Jones was talking about Sean Lee, and Sean Lee retired officially. God bless him. Thank you for his service. He was a good player for us, no doubt about it. But did you hear Jerry Jones when he talked about Sean Lee when Sean Lee was drafted? Did y'all hear them say that Sean Lee was one of their top 15 players in the draft, and they got him in the second round? That means 32 teams about left. I forgot where we picked that year, but Sean Lee got picked in the second round. But they had him on their board as a top 15 player. Why did I just say that? This is the reason why. The fan base has their board. I done heard all y'all for the last 2-3 months. We got our board. The Cowboys, however, obviously have their own board. And we got Horn rated up here. We got Surtain rated here. And the Cowboys could very well have somebody else above them. They're some strange guys, man. I'm just telling you. I don't want y'all breaking y'all TVs now. Y'all calm down, okay? Don't be mad. This thing about to get interesting. It's almost showtime, y'all. Are y'all ready? I mean, I'm ready. I done the homework. I done all I can do. It's out of our hands now, y'all. It's out of y'all hands. It's out of our hands. It's in the hands of Jerry and Stephen Jones now. May God have mercy on us now if it's in the hands of Stephen and Jerry Jones. Y'all have a good night. Y'all just pray. If you're going to pray for the draft, pray that the Cowboys see things like the fan base do. But y'all know what time it is. When does that happen? I'll see you Sunday. Podbean. I'll see you guys on Sunday, 3 p.m. here at the Big Time Show. I wish I can get y'all to clap your hands, but I don't know why my music exactly. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. They can hear it on Facebook. I don't know what's going on with my music. I don't even have it loaded. They took it away from me. I don't know if something going on, but hey, y'all can hear me. The Big Time Show. I'll see you guys. Thank you for the clap, Miss Ty. I appreciate you. Woo! Y'all take it easy. 3 p.m. Sunday afternoon, Central Standard Time. The Big Time Show podcast will be back once again. Y'all have a good night.